What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? Another day in the markets. We are looking at Tuesday, April 23rd, 2019. All right, let's get it going. SPY actually had a little bit of a late afternoon run, not much. It was only up a quarter, but nonetheless, had did a little bit of red to green action. Feels fighting at the opening price for quite a while midday, then broke above and closed relatively quote unquote strong. But it's probably going to make that another run to that 291.50 level that I got stuffed out last Thursday. So anticipate maybe possible another gap up or a little bit of a run to that level in the morning session. That being said, we are rocking into this session with 6 on watch, and let's get into it. So we have DDS. DDS, as you can see, took a 9, almost 10%, a little bit of a haircut yesterday in the markets, and you could see that obviously it closed quite weak, relatively relatively weak for what you're talking about, maybe good 6-7 months now, right? So you know if you big picture this thing, this is Dillard's. Dillard's, for those who don't know Dillard's, it's a retail store in the States that Surprise is still open. Let's just put it that way. And that being said, do not see this $66 level sustainable. It clearly fell off a cliff yesterday, and definitely anticipate this thing taking a couple more days, if not a couple more weeks, continue this downtrend. Obviously, try to make a little bit of a run at the beginning of the year, but as you can see, it's just not being sustained. So these are boys jumping out. Shares are being put up, dumped onto the market, and I think some major players are putting their money to work elsewhere. So we definitely like this thing in a big way. We're gonna trade this thing hard. If it starts to fail and shows some weakness to the downside, obviously trading below VWAP, we definitely will step in and see if this one's going to be our trade of the day. So let's keep it going. Next up, we have GH, and our charts are slow as hell today. Again, I'm not sure what's going on. So anyway, GH, as we can see, it's been a pretty significant downtrend for a little over a month. After its peak up on the 18th of its resistance level, showing some weakness, cannot find support. So we like to support another 1.5 to the downside. So again, it tried to peak up, trade a little bit above VWAP yesterday morning, late morning. Got stuffed out, as you can see, faded all day. So we anticipate another day as we saw today, or yesterday, excuse me. So next up we got RGNX. RGNX is clearly filling that gap, and from the 25th of March, and clearly broke through the gap low on that day. So next target is what the high of the previous gap day, which is the fill, complete the fill. So we like it for another 3.5 points roughly to the downside. Anything below VWAP, we like it stepping in, taking it down. Restoration Hardware. Here's another one that's not sustainable. I'm not seeing this thing. Okay, makes definitely nice furniture, but nonetheless, we live in a different era now. So, not sure the sales are going to be able to support these elevated prices. And clearly, after its gap down at the end of March, try to fill that gap, and clearly the street had different ideas in mind. So you can see that it's retracing, coming back to the bounce level of low 100s. So we definitely like it for another 1.5 to the downside. We like these large moves with these high ATRs. So keep these on watch, and if it definitely shows continued weakness, no need to step and no need to try to catch a falling knife. You know what I mean? Step and enjoy the ride with the momentum. Next up, STNE. STNE, as you can see, has gapped down on Wednesday, or I'm sorry, on Thursday, and traded relatively sideways all day yesterday, but nonetheless, it's not showing any strength, and I don't see any support level till the mid to low 23s. So that being said, if we definitely see some more weakness, and it's tries to peel away from VWAP, then we like it. Obviously we're not gonna get stuck in this thing and watch a trade 7 all day long. Taking 50 cents, 60 cents is a waste of time. So we're looking for real moves. We don't take pennies here. So see if this thing sets up for us. And if it does, then we'll take it down. IONS clearly had that gap down on Wednesday and could not find any footing. Thursday tried to have a little bit of a bounce, didn't work out. Yesterday tried to actually, had a little bit of a quote unquote run in the morning, but clearly, Street still dumping shares onto the market. As you can see, it traded and closed relatively low, not too much lower, not too much action. But nonetheless, we definitely like it because it's not showing any strength as far as it getting above and trying to fill that gap. So if it actually continues to show this weakness, we definitely like it to the mid 69. So that gives us another couple points to the downside, 2-3 points. So that's what we got going on. We have 6 going on the end of the session, and we'll see any gaps popping up that's gonna catch our attention. But other than that, anything special, we'll look at it. But other than that, we got these 6 going in the session, and DDS is the trade of the day that we're going to be focusing on, because I just think the store sucks, and I just don't see it sustaining for a while. So that is our watch list, and again, guys, that's what we're doing here. So if you want to see how we're picking these stocks and how we are trading these charts and other charts, come check out the site, streettrading.com, and we will sort you out on the 90-day course. All right, guys, have a great day in the markets. Stay very diligent with your setups and respect your stops. All right, guys, have a good one.